Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Saturday, the 6th of July, 2024. In today's Millwall news, a bright, shining light in the distance. We have some information that has come out that two big transfers may be coming on Monday morning. Stay tuned. So this is from InsideFootball.com. Millwall book former Tottenham star in for a medical. And yes, it's Tanganga. Not Sessegnon, Tanganga. Millwall booked former Tottenham Hotspur defender Japhet Tanganga in for a medical on Monday, according to Sky Sports News. And that was this. Darmeshef tweeted out at 12:12 p.m. Millwall have agreed a deal for the signing of a defender, Japhet Tanganga. Tanganga will have a medical on Monday. He spent second half of last season on loan at Millwall. Tanganga joins as a free agent following his release from Tottenham last month. So there you go. So Geezer at Sky News is saying it, and we've got that reported here. So, as we all know, Tanganga departed Tottenham earlier this summer and has been available as a free agent. He spent the second half of last term on loan at Millwall, made an impression with the Lions, who have been keen to have him back. Now Tanganga has, after assessing his options, agreed terms with Millwall to return to the club. The Championship side are moving quickly to wrap up the deal and have even scheduled a medical for Tanganga. He will be put through his medical paces by the Lions on Monday. Should Tanganga come through the medical checks without an issue, then he will be able to put pen to paper to a contract with Millwall. The defender will be looking to kick on with his career at the Championship club and play week in and week out. Indeed. Now we also have, there is some kind of disbelief when you see these things from these websites and whatnot. All the Sky News, they seem to know stuff, but when you have it from the local press, it seems to be some kind of tacit confirmation that it is actually happening. So we have this from londonnewsonline.co.uk. So former Spurs defender Japhet Tanganga set for Millwall medical. Let's see what they say about it. Not a lot going on. Japhet Tanganga set for a medical with Millwall ahead of a permanent return to the Den. 25-year-old made 18 appearances on loan at the Den in the second half of last season, was released by Premier League side Tottenham Hotspur this summer. Tanganga, who had surgery on his right knee in March 2022, will undergo a medical with the Lions ahead of a potentially becoming Neil Harris's first signing of the summer. Spurs had the option to extend Tanganga's deal for a further 12 months, but they would have been obligated to increase his salary. The Lions agreed a fee with Tottenham in early May before he was released. So there you go. So we have the South London press. You would imagine that they're confirming it, and we'll see how that goes. This is good news. He's a very good player. Could have been in with a shout for Player of the Season, except he was only here for half of the season. But one does have to wonder. Obviously, he left it late. He explored his options, which he's allowed to do. It's a very short career. He's 25 years old. He's got 5 years left, which it goes in the blink of an eye. Let me tell you. I'm sure we can't believe 20 years ago we were all sitting at Wembley, well not Wembley, the Millennium Stadium, watching Millwall in the FA Cup final. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. Doesn't feel like it. What kind of? So obviously he's explored his options now. Has nobody offered him a deal, or have they offered him a deal that he doesn't like? We don't know. Obviously, he's been linked to Parma and other places abroad, and he's come back to Millwall in London. Is it a situation like that where he wants to stay in London, or is it that he wanted to find a contract that will pay him more money? Because I imagine you're leaving a Premier League team in Tottenham Hotspur, and I assume that he's taking a massive pay cut. And we'll wait and see how that works out. Is he going to be upset about that? Is he going to be? Is he going to still have ambition? Because obviously, that's what we want. We're in the Championship. Obviously, we want to improve. We want to go up into the Championship, or at least be at the top of the Championship, competing to go up into the Premier League. Is he going to be kind of upset that he put himself out there and no one really was interested? Or is he going to be the switch side, like, okay, well, I'll prove you all wrong then? Is he going to be like fired up? Well, we'll see. Hopefully he still has it in him. He comes in with that spirit and that fight and that desire. And I would say to him, if you want to be a Premier League player, help get Millwall promoted. You can be in the Premier League then. And I would imagine he's got something in his contract that if we get promoted, he gets a massive wage increase. So there you go. Good news, it seems. But this is just words, but it seems to have some substance behind it. But until it's signed, sealed, and delivered, and you've got pictures of him or the video, whatever they're going to do about the signing, until it's signed and we've got it confirmed, it doesn't, like, it is or it isn't. Until it is, then we can celebrate. But until it is, it isn't. And don't say, oh, we're going to sign him. When it's confirmed, and we will all rejoice, no doubt. And that wasn't only the good bit of news today. We also have from footballinsider247.com exclusive. Here they go again. Langstaff undergoing Millwall medical after new bid accepted. So here we go. What's going on here then? Millwall have agreed a deal to sign Notts County striker McCauley Langstaff, and he is undergoing a medical on Saturday, sources have told Football Insider. The fee has been settled at £700,000 plus add-ons as a prolific striker finalises medical tests at the London outfit. Millwall boss Neil Harris is confident that the striker is capable of making a step up from League Two. Notts County had been keen to keep Langstaff at the club, but they had been under pressure to sell him for a while as his performance has gained many admirers. And there you go. So, interestingly, this came out today, and some of the Notts County fans were saying, "Hang on, I've seen him. He was at the Notts County ground today at lunchtime. So, is the medical taking place in Notts County's ground in their stadium? I don't know. You would imagine something like that would take place at a training ground, but we'll wait and see." So, but again, here we have from the southernnews.co.uk, Millwall finalising deal for prolific Notts County striker. Millwall are close to completing a £700,000 deal for Notts County striker Macaulay Langstaff. Striker Langstaff, 27, has been prolific in his last two seasons, scoring 70 goals. So many goals in 90 starts in the National League and League Two. Last season was Langstaff's first in the Football League, but Millwall have had success in taking players whose experience had mostly previously been in non-league football. Millwall signed Lee Gregory from Halifax Town of the then Conference Premier just before his 26th birthday, and he finished with a record of 77 goals in 238 games for the Lions. Steve Morrison joined from Conference Premier Stevenage also not long before he turned 26, and he is third on the Lions' all-time top scorer list with 92 goals. Both players were coached by the club's all-time top goal scorer and current boss Neil Harris. Langstaff will have been made aware of Harris's track record of working with strikers, not only from the lower leagues last season. Harris worked closely with Michael Obafemi, getting consistent performances out of a forward and not renowned for them. Obafemi played an important role in the Lions' fight against relegation for the Championship. The return Harris got from Obafemi is even more impressive, considering the forward didn't hit the behavioural standards the Lions' boss demands. Millwall are also close to completing a deal for Japhet Tanganga on a free transfer after his release by Tottenham Hotspur. So there you go. How good is that? We have two decent players signing apparently next week. So here we go. That's what the wait has been for. Like, I'm sure Millwall could have signed a few players. Like, there were loads of players out of contract they could have got it quite easily. They decided to try and target players that are quality players that will improve the squad to an extent where they can be competing at the top of the championship. And is that not what we want? Is that not what? That's why it's taken so long. So yeah, this is good. If these do happen on the Monday or Tuesday, you would imagine they're close to being done, so it will be on a Monday. But here we go. But again, the squad is still a bit thin. We need some other players, maybe some loan players coming in. But it's a good start. It is a good start. But some suggestions online that if McCauley Langstaff comes in, then that means Tom Bradshaw has to leave. I don't know why that is the case. Unless we're only playing with one up front, then or one up, one behind. And then why would you have a third striker that's quite expensive in Tom Bradshaw? So I think they might be trying to move him on if we sign Langstaff. So there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.